Hello, this is wmpyr. This is a video response to a very disturbing comment that I got recently. It's so disturbing, I don't even know where to start. It bothers me a lot because these things that I'm being accused of is 100% not true, and I don't take it lightly. So, what are they accusing me of? Basically, it's something along the lines of I am encouraging the kids in Europe to basically become like thugs or something and attack people. So that's what I'm being accused of. All right. Yeah, to me, this is absolutely crazy because, first of all, my YouTube channel is about body mechanics. I've said it many, many times. I teach body mechanics, which is an exercise. It is an exercise to help you develop some skill. Okay. And I've always said, in order to make something like this applicable for combat, there's a big jump there. I can't imagine the degree that you could just watch a YouTube channel and then memorize a technique and now go use it on the street. The level of that versus what I teach on my YouTube channel is to train, okay? And then from there, there's paths that you go into. You could go into full contact sparring and test yourself out that way, and you could do all kinds of stuff. It's a long journey, but once you do that, there's no comparison with someone who just watched a video, memorized it, and now going to harass people on the street. And I completely am against that behavior. And I even made a video before when here in the US, when people were doing the knockout games, I made a challenge to the people that were doing it. I said, if I ever saw you on the street doing it, I will hunt you down. I will chase you down. I made that challenge while that thing was going on really hot. So I'm 100% against that behavior. So anyway, back to my YouTube channel, 100% I am encouraging body mechanics. I think that's the right way to start. That is the proper way to go. And people like Sensei Rick and many other martial artists, great martial artists, have encouraged me to be professional. So there you don't see marketing on my YouTube channel where I'm like, learn how to destroy somebody and learn how to defeat any attacker and absolutely devastate them with the worst, most horrible techniques ever. No, I don't do that kind of marketing, okay? And I don't put up techniques like that. Most of the videos that you see on my YouTube channel is all about basics. And once again, it's all about exercise, developing foundations. So I don't do that kind of stuff. I watch my behavior, try to be as professional as possible, including language. And so the main goal on my YouTube channel is that I am encouraging people to have an interest in martial arts. Why? Because if you're interested in martial arts, I believe that this creates a better society. Okay, I don't believe in holding back information and let's make everybody sheep. Okay, because that is not going to happen. And if you had a society like that, there's going to be wolves somewhere. And when the wolves come down and see a society that's all sheep, they're going to freaking, it would be like the movie Demolition Man, right? It's going to be like, this is easy pickings. I don't believe in that. So I am encouraging people not to be that way. Okay, so definitely, if I hold back information, you're holding back from the good people and the bad people and everybody. Yes. If I give out information, it's going to everybody. Yes, I understand that. However, because of the way that I'm teaching it, where I'm encouraging discipline, I'm encouraging exercise, fitness, to care for your body, to take care of it, to take care of your training partners and stuff like that, then I don't see how that creates a bad society. I'm in a way giving an example. I never said I was a role model, but I'm giving an example on how to train properly, safely, how to act and not be a thug or a punk with a knife. How to actually, if you are going to train with a knife, how to do it properly. You don't have, most people have no idea how many comments I get all the time. What knife do you recommend? What karambit do you recommend? My answer is always the same. Number one, I recommend the sticks. I recommend training knives first. So that's what I have to battle against all the time, where people, I know they just want to go to Amazon, buy a knife, and then start acting cool and whatever. But, that's not what I recommend 100%. Okay, I can't control a person, but I could definitely recommend and lead by example. And that's what I do on my YouTube channel. So I'm encouraging martial arts training, the old school way of martial arts training, because once you start training that way, you look at yourself, because that's what you do at training. You examine yourself and you look at all the small details that you're doing and you fix it, you make it better. That also includes, you'll be able to do that with your personality. Once you make it into a lifestyle, you start looking at your personality and you examine the things. Why did this person get hostile towards me? Why am I not getting along with these people? Or how can I make my relationship with my family better? You start analyzing those things just like you analyze your techniques, exactly the same way, and you make them better. So actually, you're making your personality better through martial arts training. You learn how to do that and you start applying it to other things. You're getting more and more practice on how to practice, train, and make things better, get better results. That's what martial arts is about, learning how to learn. That's the old school way. That's what I teach. So if you do it that way, then you're making society a better place. But first it starts with yourself. You got to make yourself better. You know, so I don't see how that relates to I'm teaching people how to go be thugs and hurt other people, because that's not what I believe in. I'm anti-bully. I was bullied. I'm 100% against that. And, you know, and I'm not saying go kick the bully's butt. What I'm saying is make yourself stronger. You know, that's what I encourage. I've made videos on anti-bully, and I gave you my own examples, what I did to combat that. And it was not going and beating them up. That's not what I did. You know, I was forced in some situations like that. But the main idea was I trained. And as I trained, they started noticing that. And that freaked them out. And they started to give me respect and leave me alone. You know, so that's what I encourage. Through martial arts, I had a lot to be angry about, because the dual culture shock that I lived in the US and Japan, and also I was born with severe asthma, but I overcame all of that through martial arts. So in other words, I had a lot of anger problems and things of that nature, but the martial arts helped me stay away from trouble. So when I was angry or whatever, I just started working out martial arts, just started training. I was in my own world, and that kept me away from trouble. So this is once again the opposite of being a thug and going beating up people. I stayed in my own bubble and I just worked to improve myself. And so I didn't get into drugs. I didn't treat women badly or get into promiscuous sexual activities or alcohol abuse or cigarette smoking or any of that stuff. I'm straight edge to this day. So that's what I recommend, through discipline. And I believe if you are going to do martial arts, it's to make yourself stronger. And to become truly strong, you're going to be disciplined. So you're not going to do stuff like that, because that is the opposite of discipline, to just go out and, get hookers or go drinking and binge drinking and acting foolish and stuff like that. That is not disciplined. That doesn't show strength to me whatsoever. So strength to me is when you are stressed out and you are having problems. Yes, people probably just want to get high and just forget about things. But strength is to deal with that and not do those luxurious things. So I'm 100% against that kind of behavior. So really, once again, I don't see how any of this applies to me. I am not sharing deadly, lethal information irresponsibly, and I am not in any way promoting violence towards innocent people or the weak. I'm actually encouraging to protect those people. And if you are going to arm yourself with combat techniques and weapons, I'm trying to give an example professionally how to do it. So once again, that you could do it for the better of society. But underneath all that, on the surface, because that's some serious stuff, but on the surface, all I'm doing is encouraging exercise. What kind of exercise? Martial arts exercise. So thank you for listening. Take care, folks.